Hello everybody, my name is Noah Fisher, and welcome back to the YouTube channel, where today we are going to be talking about The Mandalorian. Let's get into it.
I wonder how, I wonder why. Yesterday you told me about the blue sky.
So today we're going to be talking about The Mandalorian. Now, The Mandalorian is a TV show on Disney+. If you have a Disney Plus account, I would recommend you watch the show. And if you're not a Star Wars fan, I would still recommend watching the show. The reason I say that is because this show has done what every single show should accomplish. And that is changing a person's opinion about a subject or a series. And The Mandalorian does this. The Mandalorian changes people's opinion about Star Wars. And that's great. They've gone from hating it, not liking it, maybe even despising it, to enjoying it, loving it, appreciating it. This show has changed people's opinion about something that they hated. And that's good. A show should do that. It should open you up to new things, should make you change your opinion about something that you hate. So long story short, I would give The Mandalorian a try. See if you like it. And if you don't like it, that's perfectly fine. A lot of people don't like it. Not everybody's the same person. We all have different ideas, and that's okay. Moving on, going back to The Mandalorian, the reason why I'm making this video is because today, the day I'm making this video, the 18th of December, Season 2 just ended. And can I just say what we're all thinking right now?
I can't believe you.
Huh? Because that's exactly what we were all thinking when that happened. Now I'll explain that a little later. But I want to tell you about The Mandalorian. So, The Mandalorian project was announced a long time ago. I think around 2017. And after that, we didn't know what happened. We didn't know. All we knew right now is that they were going to make a show on a Mandalorian. That's all we knew. But in 2018, I don't remember the day, but in 2018, they gave us news about the show. In Star Wars Celebration, they gave us news about the show. They gave us footage, they told us who was going to be on there, and they even gave us some scenes. And I was, frankly, one of those people who got to see the scenes. And for being part of that, you got this. This is framed. This could be worth something. But that's another topic in the future. But anywho, we got footage. We got our first trailer of it, and it blew us away. Because we were expecting like this show to be something like Lego Star Wars, the TV series, or maybe even Rebels, or maybe Clone Wars, but no, this show seemed different. It was a live-action Star Wars show, never done before, and that got us excited. So now we go on to 2019. First episode happens on a Thursday. Blows us away. I remember staying with my dad. We watched it together. We were just blown away. We have never seen something like this happen before. And then we heard that on Friday there's another episode, and we were like, what? So on Friday we watched the other episode. And something big happened that day.
Wait, they said 50 years old.
Species age differently. Perhaps it could live many centuries. Sadly, we'll never know.
No. We'll bring it in alive.
The commission was quite specific. The asset was to be terminated.
We got introduced to this little creature. But for now, we got introduced to this little creature. For now, we're going to call him, what everybody has been calling him, Baby Yoda. Now, if you don't know what Baby Yoda is, I doubt that. Because he has blown up. Well, not blown up, but he is blown up in society. Because people know his name. They know, oh, he's so cute. They know only one thing about him and how he's cute. And that is one thing that made people convert to the show, was Baby Yoda. And people who do that, I do not like you. Because that is not because of Baby Yoda, you converted to liking Star Wars. That's not a good reason.
Flashback.
Not everybody's the same person. We all have different ideas, and that's okay. And that's okay. And that's okay. And that's okay.
End of flashback.
But anywho, that happened. Internet blew up crazy. Everyone got excited. Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda. And one big bad thing about this is we didn't know about this. And yes, that is a good thing because we didn't know this. But Disney never announced this. Nobody knew about this. And everybody wanted merch. Well, everybody got merch. I don't know where I was going with that. But Baby Yoda became popular. Millions of merch. I got a t-shirt. Boom. Merch everywhere. Stores. You seen my Disney video? Baby Yoda everywhere. Boom. Like that. He blew up society. And that's how people started to learn about the Mandalorian. Then after that, we were introduced to Baby Yoda. And then we were introduced to where the series actually got good. It was in the third episode. Or the series was good, but it got better because we were introduced to all these characters, conflict, lore, a lot of lore, and we got introduced to so much stuff. We got introduced to things, new things like carbonite. A fanboy's dream is what my dad has been saying for the past week about every single season episode of Mandalorian. It's a fanboy's dream. This was a fanboy's dream, but we got all that. And then the story came together at one point. We got all characters. We got Cara Dune, Grief Karga, the Mando, obviously, and Baby Yoda with his little cup and such. And then we got introduced to Moff Gideon. We got a cliffhanger, and then the big episode happened where IG-11, oh, spoiler, by the way, blew up.
Manufacturer's protocol dictates I cannot be captured. I must be destroyed.
Mandalorian fights Moff Gideon, and then we got introduced to a cliffhanger. The Darksaber. Now, I'm not going to go into that because that would be a long video, but just know that the Darksaber is important. So we got stuck on that. We didn't know anything. All we knew was the Mandalorian would have another chapter coming soon. And we did in October of 2020. And let me just say that 2020, this was the best thing that happened in all of 2020. For all the bad stuff, this was the best thing that happened, in my opinion. First episode happens. We got introduced to the Mandalorian. We got introduced new wave. We got new stuff. We got introduced to Frog Lady. Everything special. Baby Yoda memes, all that. Season 2 happens. We were introduced to new episode. Not new, didn't come out on Thursday, came out on Friday. We do weekly. Season 2 happened. First episode was a good episode. It was a good introduction to the series. It had a lot of Baby Yoda, had a lot of Mandalorian, and it gave us a thing we've been wanting to see. We've been wanting to see Boba Fett. We thought that he died in Return of the Jedi. And the fact that they brought him back blew us away. And what you're going to later see is he plays a bigger role than we ever expected. Second episode happens. Not much happens. We get more Baby Yoda. Mandalorian keeps going like that. Third, fourth, fifth episode, we get into the real story or what's going to happen in the series. It's about Baby Yoda, the series. We find more about him becoming a Jedi and such like that. But then, out of randomly, the people who created the shows hit us with a bomb.
Take my hand.
They brought in Bo-Katan. Now, if you don't know who Bo-Katan is, she's from Clone Wars, and she's basically a Mandalorian like him. But seeing her in a Mandalorian live action blew us away. And we knew that something was going to happen, that this was going to be important, and so, moving on, we got more episodes. Everything came together. We got more characters. We got more lore. We got introduced to so much. Then we got hit with another bomb. Ahsoka Tano. Now, the addition of Ahsoka Tano, in my opinion, was a good choice. We've all wanted to see Ahsoka in Star Wars, in more stuff. We got to see her in Rebels, but we thought it was just that. We thought, oh, just gonna be Rebels and Clone Wars, that's it. We got her in live action, and that blew us away. We did not know that this was gonna happen. And then there's a whole episode all about it, all about Ahsoka and such, but then something big happens in this episode.
Grogu and I can feel each other's thoughts.
Grogu?
Yes. That's his name.
We learned Baby Yoda's real name, and from now on, I am not calling him Baby Yoda. I'm calling him Grogu, because that's his name. His name's not Baby Yoda, it's Grogu. Yeah, so his name's Grogu, actually. When we first saw this episode, we were in Disney, and we thought,
oh, okay, Grogu. That's gonna be cool. That's not gonna sit well with us.
and it didn't really, because Baby Yoda is a name. Baby Yoda is a nickname. Grogu is the real name. And people won't call him Baby Yoda because nobody knows what a Grogu is. Like Yoda. So his name's Grogu. We find this out in about like episode 8 or something, maybe 5. And this shocked the world. Nobody really liked that name. People wanted Baby Yoda, but he's not Baby Yoda. Yoda did not have an offspring.
Biology.
Because he's a Jedi, and he's dead. But we got Grogu, and from now on, I'm saying Grogu. And if you say Baby Yoda, you're despised. I do not like you.
Flashback.
Not everybody's the same person. We all have different ideas, and that's okay.
End of flashback.
Because his name is Grogu. His name has always been Grogu, except for when his name was not announced. But it's Grogu. Don't say Baby Yoda. I'm disliking every person's comment who says it's Baby Yoda. Moving on, Grogu is his name. Grogu did not sit well with a lot of people. Doesn't matter. We got the next episode. Boba Fett returns. And this was a shock to us, all of us. This was a shock to every single buddy, because we thought he was just a cameo, because he wasn't just a cameo at the beginning of the first episode. But no, he became a bigger part of the series. We get introduced with him in an episode, and where he's coming to ask for his armor back, because at the end of the first episode, the Mandalorian, he gets Boba Fett's armor. And he gets Boba Fett's armor, and Boba Fett finds a way to track him, and he does. And we get Boba Fett again. We get to see him in action, because how he was portrayed in the series, no action, just a couple lines, and then him just going out in a starlight pit did not fill him. But this did. This gave him so much. Try to play a clip right here of Boba Fett fighting. That shocked us. We wanted that. We've been wanting that for so long, but we never thought we were gonna get it because we thought he did, but he didn't. So Boba Fett then becomes part of the crew, and then they go finish the series. In the final episode, which just happened, we got hit with a lot. The Mandalorian comes back to Bo-Katan and asks her for her help. Boba Fett and one of Bo-Katan's people have a fight because how Boba Fett is actually a clone, blah, 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 not important. But then we get like a lot. We get a lot at random points. We get Boba Fett in Slave 1. We get battle scenes. We get all this stuff. And then we get into the ending. So far it's been good. Mandalorian is fighting Moff Gideon, and then Moff Gideon stops fighting. They surrender. Mandalorian gets the Darksaber, but then we hear alarms go off. We hear that the fact that Dark Troopers are coming for him. We hear people coming for him. So they lock the doors. Out of the blue, we see some X-Wing. We see one X-Wing come by. We were like, oh, I think everybody at that point thought, oh, it's just the X-Wing people that we saw at the beginning. Because there were some X-Wing people who were helping Mandalorian at the beginning. But then I paused for a second. I looked at the thing. I saw one red stripe. I was like, no. Because because the color of a X-Wing on a thing marks your squadron. And red, the only big one we know is Red 5. Red 5's Luke Skywalker. And we were thinking, no way, are they gonna do this? Are they gonna do this? Are they actually gonna do this right now? Are they gonna put Luke Skywalker in this episode? We see a couple seconds go by. We see the lights go off and stuff. We see someone in a hood activate a lightsaber.
A Jedi?
And because they were watching it on camp, we didn't see the color of it. So it could have been anybody. But I knew it was Luke Skywalker. I think at least I did. But then we see him fighting. We see him do so much. I'm going to put a screen right here. I'm going to talk over it. We see him do so much. We see him do everything. We see what Star Wars really is right there. We see him do so much right there. And then I see his hand. I see his hand with a glove on it, and I see his normal hand. For me, that tells me that's him. Because he got his hand shot or cut off by Darth Vader. And he keeps that glove on because it's a robotic arm. And then he opens the door.
Are you a Jedi?
I am.
Boom. Mark a fake or a CGI version of Luke Skywalker's face on a guy with Mark Hamill's actual voice. Me, my brother, my dad were monkeys. We went crazy.
Who's that great ape right there? Sugriva. Is it dinner time? Is it dinner time? Oh, I think it is. I think it is.
We were like, yes, this is Star Wars. This is what Star Wars is. This is what Star Wars is. Because that's what it was. That's what it was. It is what it is. This is the way. This is the way. And that meant a lot. Seeing him in Star Wars meant a lot to us. The Mandalorian sees Luke. He knows he's a Jedi. We see him give Baby Yoda away because the whole mission was to get Baby Yoda.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer every night.
Grogu, they said he gives Grogu to Luke. Grogu doesn't want to go because he has the whole episode, whole series, they have been giving him a bond between Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, and him. But they are connecting. They connect. And then finally, Grogu lets go because he sees R2-D2. Yep, R2-D2 comes out. And he's like, maybe Grogu was like, oh, okay. R2-D2 goes in. Grogu says hi. They like start talking. I don't know how Grogu, a child, knew how to speak robot or something like R2-D2. But that happens. Din Djarin takes off his mask. We see him say bye. We see him cry. Then Grogu's gone. Episode ends like that. And we are just crying. Everyone has been crying after that. We all cried after that scene. If you didn't cry, you were holding back tears. Just love Star Wars. But then all is said is done. We're finishing the episode. We see people, the names go by. We just like, oh, that's cool. I can't believe her. No. It wasn't over. Because they put a post-credit scene. Star Wars has never done this before. But I've been waiting for this for a long time. Because Star Wars does not put post-credit scenes, because they don't do that. They've never done this before. Every single time I've been going to the movie theater, I say, hey, let's stay to the end. There might be a post-credit scene. My parents just scoff at me and say, there's never going to be a post-credit scene. They're wrong. I'm proud. I knew it. I believe in myself. We see Boba Fett coming to Jabba's palace. We see Bib Fortuna, Ben Fortuna. Then Boba Fett just comes out, bam, 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 kills him. Like that. Then we see him take the throne of Jabba, who was running over there. Black Boba Fett story, the story of Boba Fett. No, the book of Boba Fett pops on the screen underneath 2021. I'm done. We ended. We just cried. We screamed so loud. I've been wanting that. Nobody's expecting that. But we're going to get a new series for Boba Fett. And that's not all we got. We also got a series for Ahsoka. And we've also been wanting that. We've been wanting so much. And they just decided, yeah, let's do it. That's what we want. They're doing what we want. And that's a good thing. So now it goes to that's the whole series. Season 1 and 2, done. Like that. Now it's time to talk about something. Why was this show so good? I've asked this question to myself so many times. I asked my dad. He said it was because of the people behind it. They did all their best. They knew it. I think it was because, in my opinion, the fans. The fans been so supportive of this. They've been wanting episodes. They've been enjoying the episodes. And the fact that the fans have been staying with them, I think they said that, you know what, let's reward you guys. And I think that's why it was good, because of us. But I could be wrong. It's just my opinion. But yeah, we also there's another discussion that my brother kept on bringing up. It was the fact that this series was a repetitive of something, where one episode was good, then the other was like a blank one, then the other episode was good, like that, repeated. I don't believe that. I just believe that the story had a little less. They didn't know what to do at sometimes, but they had to fill up some loose ends so that they could keep us excited for the next episode, and they did that. They did that. But yeah, the other thing I would like to talk about is what my favorite moment was. Now, I'm gonna just, here's the time if you want to skip it. I really enjoyed the fact that we got to see action in this. We got to see, I'm gonna cut this out. This show is a really good thing. This is really important in everybody's life, or in most people's Star Wars fans' life. And we're asked, what's next? What happens now? We don't know. We have not confirmation of a new series yet, or new season. We know there's going to be one, but we don't know what it's going to be about or what's happening. And frankly, I'm okay with that, because I want to be shocked. I want to be surprised at what happens. Frankly, I'm still going to watch videos about it. But yeah, I want to see what happens next. Overall, I give the series an 8 out of 10. The only reason why I would give it less is because we weren't introduced to a lot. We were given a lot, but not introduced to a lot. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know where I was going with this video. I was going to talk about the Mandalorian, but I went off at one point. I did not know where I was going. I was going to talk about the pants guy, because there was an Easter egg about it. I'll just put it up here. Yeah, there was a crewmate on there, but I forgot to talk about it. I did not cover everything I wanted to talk about, but I do not know how this... and I did not know where this video was going. So, I'm going to end this video here. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you agreed with one of my opinions, or if you're new, or you just want to support me, consider liking. So, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys liked the video, or agree with some of my ideas, or you just want to support the channel, please consider liking. If you want to, you really do not have to, but a subscription would be nice. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Only if you want to. 2021 is coming up very soon. I'm not going to make a video before that, and I never will. But, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. May the Force be with you.